Peace, love, and light, guys. What's going on? It's your girl, Crystal, the Raw Spiritual Guru, coming through with another pick a card. So we got 4 different piles, and the topic today is, why did they ghost you? Like, why did they just disappear on you? Like, what was the purpose of them ghosting you? What was the lessons that you learned? What was the blessings? If there was any lessons or blessings, did they teach you anything? Like, let's just get down to the nitty gritty as to why did they go ghost. Okay, so we have pile number 1, which is the Rider's Waite Tarot. We have pile number 2, which is the Tarot of Sexual Magic. We have pile number 3, which is the Energy Oracle. We have pile number 4, which is the Chakra Oracle deck. So you could choose the decks that you would like to work with for this why did they ghost you question. Meditate on it for a second, but we're about to get into it with pile number 1, the Rider's Waite. So for those who chose pile number 1, the Rider's Waite, let's see, why did this person ghost you? Why did they ghost you with it? Like, okay, what's going on with this person? All right. Why did this person ghost pile number 2? Okay, so pile number 1. So it looks as though that the first 3 cards that you got as to why this person ghost you. You either might be an air sign or this person might be an air sign, but you have the King of Swords reverse, you have the Ace of Swords, and then you have the 8 of Wands. So it looks as though that this person could have ghosted you due to communication issues. Maybe this person was like a lower level king, had lower level king vibe. So usually the King of Swords is upright, is like a logical leader. The King of Swords upright is a logical leader. They usually you know, are really clear cut. They could be kind of, you know, stern and rude at times, but upside down, the King of Swords could just be a person that's not really like good with their voice. They're not really good with speaking up or communicating their issues or their feelings. So it looks as though that this person was having trouble communicating things to you. Possibly this person did want some type of new beginning. They wanted to take some type of action to a successful new beginning when it came to you, your connection. But they felt as though they couldn't communicate that to you. Another message that I'm getting is that because this person was having issue communicating to you, they was having issues as well moving forward with this connection, and they decided to let this connection go so they could have a new beginning elsewhere. It was issues as far as communication with this person. Like maybe you guys got into a lot of arguments. Maybe this person was really rude with their words, or maybe you were really rude with your words. Maybe you guys cut each other deep with your words. But I'm hearing it's like a lot of issues around communication. Maybe it was a lot of miscommunications and somebody just couldn't take it no more, and instead of just parting ways peacefully, they decided to ghost you. Okay, I'm going to some. Okay, let's clarify the 8 of Wands. All right, so you got the Queen of Wands, clarify the 8 of Wands. You got the 6 of Swords, you got the Queen of Swords, clarify the 8 of Wands. You got the 6 of Swords, clarifying the King of Swords, and then you got the Tower. So yes, so it looks as though that this person ghosted you. This person was embodying the Queen of Swords. So you see each other's counterpart. You have the King of Swords as well as the Queen of Swords on the board. So this was a divine connection, but unfortunately the King was not in his higher self. He was more so entertaining his lower self. And it could be gender roles don't matter. It could be the woman being this or the man, the woman being this or the man. But it looks as though that whoever was embodying the King of Swords was not in their higher vibrations, whereas though this was sent by the divine. This should have been a divine connection, but somebody was just really in them lower selves, just being very rude and disrespectful. It could have been some type of emotional abuse or mental abuse. Like they cut deep with their words. You know, the person that's embodying the Queen of Wands, they was open to communication. They wanted to have this work. They were very logical. They actually understood that the King of Wands was having trouble expressing themselves. They were very understanding of the King of Wands not being able to express themselves, but what they didn't like is the disrespect that the King of Wands brought to them. So the person that was embodying the Queen of Wands, felt like they needed to leave this King of Wands behind. So although the King of Wands energy ghosted you from this connection, you was thinking about leaving this person alone anyway. You were thinking about moving on and moving forward in your life. No hard feelings, but this wasn't working out for you well. So because you guys may have had a really bad argument, a tower moment took place, and maybe the King of Swords couldn't face confronting you with this tower moment. So something took place that was really detrimental for you guys' union, whether it was a serious union or you guys was just getting to know each other. But something took place where a tower moment caused you guys to kind of like looking at each other like, oh, this ain't gonna work. But instead of talking about the issue that took place and working it out, it looks as though that the King of Wands energy just decided to ghost you. But it's not like you're sad about it. I don't get any remorse about this ghosting being done. It's just more so like, well, where was the respect? Because of this tower moment, new beginnings are coming for you. So because of the tower moment happening, and because the King of Wands, excuse me, I keep saying Wands, so you guys might be dealing with a fire sign as well. But because the King of Swords couldn't verbalize what they really wanted or needed from this connection, or even apologize for this outburst that may have took place, this really bad argument, this really, whatever fight or argument you had with this other person, it was very detrimental. It could have been salvaged and saved if you guys had talked, but it looks as though the person that was embodying the King of Swords energy decided to ghost you. But from this tower moment and the ghosting, new beginnings are coming for you that's going to be very fruitful. So initially I thought that the new beginnings was for the King of Swords that ghosted you. The new beginnings is going to be for you, the one that got ghosted. So the new beginnings is happening because of this tower moment, because you was going to leave this person anyway, but they beat you to the punch first. So it's nothing to be sad about. At the end of the day, this person didn't deserve you. They didn't deserve to have the Queen in her fullness. They deserve to have the Queen upside down to match their energy. But you're not upset about it. You were okay with moving on, and you could have had a family with this person. You see the parent, the mom and dad right here. You could have had a family with this person, but you was okay with leaving them behind so you could take care of yours. This tower moment had to happen so someone could see the truth in this situation, that you guys were not on equal playing fields. All right, so whoever chose the first pile, thank you for that. That was your message. So we on to pile number 2, the tarot sexual magic deck. Let's see why they ghosted you. Why did this person ghost you? Why did this person ghost you? Why did this person ghost you? Pile number 2. Why? Why did this person ghost you? Oh, too many cards. They really want to talk. So I just heard a message that even though this person ghosted you, they probably want to talk to you about it. They probably have regrets ghosting you. Why did this person ghost you? Pile number 2. Why did this person ghost you? Okay, so you have the 4 of Pentacles. It came out in reverse. Okay, you have the 5 of Swords. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this person was really infatuated with you. Number 2, pile number 2. But okay, all right, so the reason why this person ghosted you, pile number 2. So let's look at these cards real quick. We have the 4 of Pentacles reverse. Look at this card. Put it upright real quick. Look at it. You see how the man's like creeping while she sleep? You see, you have the 5 of Swords reverse. Look at the man. He's just like an eye. Looks as though like he had like a plan to attack. And then you see this one, the Knight of Pentacles. And look at his eye. It's just, he looks so dark behind her, like he has something up his sleeve, like he's trying to get her. Like, it's like plotting. So the energy that I'm really getting from this is this person ghosted you because they was a player. Like, not necessarily like they was just playing, but they wasn't like trying to have no type of commitment. Okay, that's better. So this person ghosted you because they didn't want to have no type of commitment. They just lusted after you. They enjoyed you. They enjoyed the idea of being with you. Okay, this person probably thought that you were a little loose when it came to finances and spending. Like, this person probably thought you had it all, so they were sneaking around you. Like, they were sneaking around you. It looks as though that this person kind of wanted what was yours. With the 5 of Swords energy as well, this person continued to fight for you. It's like more so like the best man wins, the best woman wins type of time. So they didn't really have great intentions for you or your union. It looks as though that this person just really wanted to enjoy your essence, if that makes any sense. They didn't really want to get to know you or get to know your heart, to build with you. They just wanted to have a fun time and a good time with you. But the way they made it seem like they will always fight for you or come after you or like chase you, put it in your head like, okay, well, you know, maybe me and this person could be more. But that was a facade, because like right here, they try to gain your trust in order to deceive you when it came to the Knight of Pentacles. So usually the Knight of Pentacles is the slow moving knight in the deck that they want love in the future, but they don't really care for love at this moment. They're just getting to their coin. But if you look at this Knight of Pentacles, he's in the background just plotting. He looks so dark. So you could have been messing with someone that embodied like a darker energy than you. Maybe you were like really highly in tune and light, like a light force, and you was messing with energies that was not serving your greater good. Because this is the Sex Magic Tarot. So even with sex, guys, you gotta be really cautious with who you let in your temple. And that's for woman and man. You have to be more selective with who you sleep with, because you're taking on that energy. So because this person just liked watching you, and they just liked winning you and like deceiving you to get to, they liked victory over you. They didn't have any good intentions when it came to like trying to love you. They just wanted your essence. They wanted your energy. Like, they was always plotting to dim your light. That's what I'm getting for pile number 2. Whoever you was with, this person was plotting to dim your light, the one that ghosted you. So even with that energy, it's not a bad ghost. Like, bye. Ain't nobody got time for that. Like, you trying to dim my light and I'm way more. This, look, even with this card, like he's making her get drunk. And look at his wine bottle. His wine cup. Did he pour both of these down her? Like, he's plotting on her. He don't have good intentions. Whoever, pile number 2, the person that goes to you didn't have good intentions with you. They was in it for a good time. They had an in and out energy. They just wanted a good time with you. Pile number 2. So let's clarify these. Clarify the 4 of Pentacles reverse. Let's clarify the 5 of Swords reverse. And let's clarify the Knave of Pentacles reverse. Okay. All right. So We clarified the Four of Pentacles reversed with the King of Wands. We clarified the Five of Swords with the Devil. And we clarified the Knave of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And we got the Three of Cups reversed. So you was in a... This person had multiple people they was trying to con. I'll say con because I think that's the best word. This person had multiple people that they were trying to con. You were just one of the many, okay? With this Knight of Wands energy from the Four of Pentacles reversed, this person presented themselves as like uppity, like higher than, like they probably put on a persona or a facade, like they had more in life, like they was very fiery, they was natural born leaders, like they can make your dreams come true. Like they painted this fantasy when it came to you and them, but they were just very deceiving. They was very deceiving. They had an alternative motive. You see, the devil is holding the penis. Their alternative motive was just to have sex with you. They wanted to just conquer you. With the Three of Cups reversed, like I said, it wasn't no celebration. It was a game to them. And they probably had, with the Three of Cups, they were sleeping with other people. You was one of many, but you probably was the hardest challenge out of the one of many. They had a plan to conquer you. They were very toxic. They was very conniving. They was very deceitful. But you didn't know that because they put on a facade like they were this king. Women or men. They put on a facade like they were a higher than they really were, when they was really embodying the Knight of Pentacles, just trying to deceive you, to get you drunk so they could get in your pants, so they could finally have this sexual time with you and then leave you alone. Because if you look at this card upright, they kind of look like they digging each other, they feeling each other, but this was in reverse. So they just wanted to play you, deceive you, and get what they could out of you. So that's the reason why this person ghosted you. Because this is the real channel, so I had to say it real. They just literally was looking for a good time, and you was a challenge to them. And that could be a woman or a man. Like, you was down for the ride. I don't see any type of real serious connection except for this. So it probably was a point in time where you was feeling like you and this person would be more. But as the connection kept going along, you just kept feeling like, hold up, like this person is really sneaky. This person is really deceptive. Like, why are you looking at me when I'm asleep, bruh? Like, what are you doing? Like, this is weird. You did all that to get to this. And now that you had that, you ghosted me. So this person could have probably ghosted you after you guys did have sex. Maybe they did enjoy it, so they probably came a couple times left and then ghosted you. But it didn't last too long, because it looks as though like this person was just out for their own agenda. They wanted to get to either the D or to the P. And that's the reason why this person ghosted you, number 2. Okay. If it resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. So we on to pile number 3. The people that chose the Energy Oracle deck. This is going to be for you. Why did this person ghost you, number 3? Why did this person ghost you, pile number 3? Why did this person go to you, pile number 3? Why did this person go to you, pile number 3? Why did this person go to you, pile number 3? Okay. This person ghosted you, pile number 3, because they were trying to focus on themselves. You got rest and rejuvenation. You got anxiety. And then you got yin yang. So it looks as though that this person ghosted pile number 3 because they just had to really take a break from everyday life. I don't see it has anything, as of right now, it don't have anything personally to do with you. It has everything to do with them. It looks as though they may have been struggling. They might have been dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety that they probably hid from the world, even hid from you. They probably was dealing with a lot of anxiety and stress by themselves. Maybe they were in certain situations that was breaking them and they didn't know how to disclose that to the world. They needed to find balance again in their lives. They needed to have their yin and yang be balanced. They needed to have the ebb and flow of their spirituality be balanced. So they needed a break from this connection, and they had to go rest to rejuvenate. So although they didn't give you the proper goodbye, they left this connection because they had a lot of personal things going on in their lives. They had a lot of things that they needed to deal with their spirituality, with their selves. Maybe this person was highly in tune or intuitive, very spiritual. This person could have been to the cosmics or even a psychic, some type of spiritual leader. But this person was feeling out of balance when they was in this connection with you. They had a lot of things going on personal that they hid from the world, and they had to just go within to seek the peace that they needed. So let's clarify these cards, pile number 3. Let's clarify these cards. Let's clarify rest and rejuvenation. Please clarify rest and rejuvenation. Please clarify rest and rejuvenation. Okay. Please clarify anxiety. Please clarify anxiety. Okay. Please clarify yin yang. Please clarify yin yang. Yeah. This person has they was indecisive when it came to this connection. So this person was indecisive when it came to this connection. This person is a highly spiritual person. They are very in tune with themselves. They could have felt like that you guys just wasn't equally yoked when it came to you guys' love connection with this indecision here. They didn't know if they should continue this. They didn't know if they should continue this journey with you or go the other way. So they was really stuck in their minds when it came to what they wanted to do with this situation with you. And that happens especially when you're like highly spiritual. You know, you try to date people, you try to catch a vibe, but if you catch a bad vibe or you start doing things that just isn't equally yoked with what it is that you want. And this is just a message for you too. If you are dating someone that do not have the same beliefs as you, or what it is that you guys want out of life, the lifestyles, beliefs, you know, it could kind of be unfair to you. Okay, so always try to date at your level of self-esteem. So this person was in two minds, because although they may have liked you, they knew that either they was falling off of their spiritual journey and their path, and it was conflicting within self, because maybe they came a long way and they felt like they was going backwards. But I'm showing that this person was indecisive about this connection, so that's another reason why, they ghosted. So anxiety with temple path, that's the temple of path. Like I said, they was having anxiety about this connection because they were going off of their spiritual journey. They were very enlightened and in tune, and they felt like they couldn't reach their higher self being in this connection. So although they had feelings and they liked you, they had to think about themselves first. So with the yin yang and the sun, they had to think about themselves first. They felt as though that they would be better single. They would be in a very vibrant mindset and energy if they just went back to self instead of dealing with a partnership or talking to someone to build. Like, they just needed to get back in tune with self. All these cards, you only see one person that's have people in it. You see one person that have people in it. Then you see the world, and then you see a polar. So it's like, this is all pertaining to self. So this person, pile number 3, that ghosted you because they had to refocus on self, their fulfillment, their abundance, their joy, their love. They had to reignite their spiritual flame. Okay. So if that resonated, pile number 3, please like, share, and subscribe. On to pile number 4, the people that chose the chakra oracle deck. Let's see what your message is, please. Okay. What is pile number 4? Why did they ghost them? Why did they ghost pile number 4? Why did they ghost pile number 4? Alright, so this is similar to pile number 3. Pile number 4, if you're dealing with a person, if you was dealing with like a highly spiritual person, you might want to check out pile number 3 as well. But what you got here is you have confusion, you have creation, and you have faith. So these are all upper chakra cards. So this is dealing with the crown chakra and the third eye. So this person was highly in tune with themselves. They was highly in tune with their spiritual guides, their spiritual family, the astral realm. They were highly in tune with their angels, their ancestors. It looks as though this person may have consulted with their ancestors a lot, especially when it comes to everyday life practices. So this person was very confused when it came to the connection with you. They were unsure. So they would tap into like their third eye or meditate and ask their spiritual family as to what they needed to do. They would contact the creator, their creator, whoever was their creator. They would pray and meditate to them and ask them what they would do. This person wanted to have faith when it came to this connection. But it looks as though with this faith card, if you look at it in detail, you see the cup. You see the world. It looked like treasure right here, and then the divine. So they may have got messages from the divine that they needed to focus on themselves. So whatever they were trying to manifest could be achieved, whether it is true love, whether it was the world, whether it is monetary gain. Whatever they was asking to be achieved, they needed to have faith in that, and they couldn't really give you and their connection a full, the full attention it needed. So it brought confusion to this person. And because it brought confusion, they will always try to talk to their higher being, the higher being for them, but they still was very confused. Because sometimes when you're in your spiritual journey, you'll ask your guides for help, but then we as people can be stubborn and we go against that. So it brought confusion to this person. Please clarify faith. Please clarify faith. Please clarify faith. Okay. Victim. Please clarify creation. Quest. Please clarify confusion. Please clarify renewal. Okay, yeah. This was all about, this is similar to pile number 3. This person was all about self. And it wasn't a negative context when it came to self. They just really wasn't ready to date. They were on their own quest of finding self. They were on their own quest of renewal. They were on their own quest of faith. So this situation with you and them confused them. They didn't want to play the victim when it came to you. They didn't want to tell you what really was going on with them. Because sometimes when you are highly spiritual and you're dating someone that's not either on your level or can't understand like your spiritual journey, you sometimes feel like you have to keep your mouth closed and and I ain't gonna say dumb down, but water down. Sometimes you might have to water down yourself to meet someone halfway, if that makes any sense. So this person didn't want to play a victim. This person didn't want to tell you what really was good. This person just wanted to continue their quest, their spiritual journey, continue what it was they was asking the divine for. They wanted to just basically leave this connection alone so they could be renewed and continue on their quest. Because this connection brought a lot of confusion to them, because I don't believe you guys were equally, I don't want to say equally yoked. I don't believe you guys were on the same level when it came to spirituality. Like this person was on their own journey. They had to complete their journey of spirituality first. But they decided to ghost you because they didn't want to feel like a victim. They didn't want to They didn't want to feel like a victim. They didn't want to feel like they let you down. They didn't want you to think anything negative about them. They didn't know how to say it to you that, hey, you know, I'm actually on a spiritual journey right now. I am trying to have faith that my creator is going to take me where I need to go and it's going to renew me into the person that I need to be. I am very confused because I do like you, but I know that my spiritual journey, the quest that I'm on, is from the divine, and I have to continue that. So I don't feel like there's any hard feelings with this person ghosting you, but it looks as though that they ghosted you because they were on their own spiritual quest.